Hello everyone, and welcome to your weekly Challenger Voters Guide video for the week of June 21st, 2016. And today we've got some very favorable modifiers. I'm going to recommend a lot of stuff for you guys, but really you can do whatever the hell you want. I've seen people running pretty much every subclass so far in Challenger Voters, whether I watch gameplay or streams or through my own gameplay. And everyone's been really successful, and this is going to be a really high scoring week, so this is definitely a time that you can get 2 runs in, just 2 runs for your cumulative 90,000 score. Easy peasy. This is going to be, something that you definitely want to do. So the modifiers this week are Catapult, Grenade Recharge Rate is greatly increased, Specialist, Special Weapon Damage is favored, and Grenade Kill Bonus, Grenade Kills are worth more points. So right away, Catapult, Grenade Kill Bonus, that's insane. That's like they're just giving us handouts at this point, right? So yeah, the bosses this week: round 1, Norusk, Servant of Oryx, which is the Taken Cabal boss; Overmind Minotaur, which is the regular Vex boss; and Wretched Knight, which is the regular Hive boss. Very simple boss fights. Overmind Minotaur will have the times where he just occasionally tries to like stare at you and detain you in like a detain field, but all you have to do to avoid that is get into cover, and it's really that simple, not too big of a deal. So all these boss fights are pretty basic. You're gonna see the gameplay that I'm gonna be putting this in the background of. You'll see where the best spots are to hang out and farm ads. So just make sure you're doing that, and it's pretty basic stuff, right? Like just kill ads, do boss damage. This is a pretty easy week, so take advantage of that. Anyways, the weapons I'm going to recommend to you this week are anything that you want, because it does not matter. I've seen several people using Universal Remote because of Specialist, but to be quite honest with you guys, I feel like that one-shots too frequently, and you want to be getting as many grenade kills as possible. So when you're killing with your primary or secondary, you're killing ads, that's a waste of points, because you could be just killing them with grenades. And since Catapult is on, like, why wouldn't you take advantage of that and literally just only kill ads with grenades? It really isn't that difficult if you have a team that's really coordinated. Generating a ton of orbs as well is a really good thing to do. So make sure, artifacts, those artifacts are huge. They can generate orbs on certain element grenade kills all the time. You're going to see me generate random orbs a lot throughout this gameplay because of the artifact that I have equipped. So that's just a little thing that you can throw on to give your team an extra edge, a few extra points, probably like a couple thousand extra points, quite frankly, by the end of the Challenger of Others. But anyways, yeah, really the weapons don't matter too much. I'm gonna tell you, like a good sniper is pretty much all I'm going to recommend to you. A good sniper for boss damage, since Specialist is on, you're going to be doing a ton of damage with your sniper rifle to the boss. But otherwise, you're not going to be shooting your gun all that much unless it's just to weaken up some enemies. So quite frankly, you can use whatever the hell you want. Bad Juju is a good option, obviously, if you want to get your super pretty fast. But, once again, you're not going to be killing that many enemies. So, yeah, I mean, Monte Carlo is good for gunslingers still, because you can still use your throwing knives, which I'm going to get into in a little bit, actually right now. But anyways, yeah, so subclasses, let's just get into it. For you hunters out there, I'm going to recommend Gunslinger. It's really good. Use those incendiary nades. Even swarm nades are pretty decent now in PvE if you want to use them, but I personally prefer incendiaries. So yeah, like I said, incendiaries really solid. But you can use whatever nade you want. And also throwing knives on your gunslingers, I've been saying it for the past several weeks, it counts as 2. It counts as both a melee kill and a precision kill if you hit someone in the head with it. So if you're hitting those headshot throwing knives, it generates just as many points as a grenade kill does. So go for those throwing knife kills. If you don't have a grenade up at the time, you'll be fine. And that's the reason that Monte Carlo could be good for gunslingers, is because that'll charge your melee up really quick. But other than that, Night Stalker is actually really good. You're going to be seeing gameplay of me playing with a Night Stalker who actually was doing amazing. Like, I didn't think his grenades would really be doing that much or killing that many people, but he placed his grenades really well, and I saw him kill a lot of people with his grenades. So Night Stalker is still good, definitely, for sure. You can tether enemies and you know, generate a ton more orbs and points that way. So a Night Stalker is not that bad. I originally, like, I did a commentary before I did Challenge of Elders, and I'm just redoing it now. And I was gonna say, yeah, Night Stalker's not really worth it. I would just go Gunslinger. But now that I've seen a Night Stalker in action after doing Challenge of Elders, I'm going to tell you guys that Night Stalker is definitely not a bad option. Definitely avoid Blade Dancer though. It's not something you want to mess around with. Titans, you Titans out there, Defender or Sunbreaker is going to be your best bet. I would personally roll with Sunbreaker because you can get your super and equip melting, or not melting point. Damn, I'm forgetting the name. I'm sorry, but it's a perk on the tree that allows you to, when you have your super up, it recharges your grenade and melee attack twice as fast. So that perk is really solid on the Sunbreaker tree for this week, especially, like, you already have catapult, so like your grenades are literally going to be charging in 10 seconds flat, or not even that. It's crazy. So Sunbreaker is really solid. Defender as well, you know, it's not a bad option either. So I'm just going to throw that out there. And then Warlocks, Sunsinger is the obvious choice. You see me using Sunsinger here, but I also played with a Voidwalker and a Stormcaller this week's Challenge of Elders. Stormcaller, I would say, is the least effective Warlock subclass, although it's still pretty damn effective. But, you know, if you're abusing Perpetual Charge, then you're kind of wasting points, and because you have Catapult up anyway, so like getting melee kills just to get your grenade back up is kind of useless, and it just wastes points. So, in my opinion, you know, Stormcaller should be used only if you're getting bounties done, like the Arc subclass kill bounties, right? The Arc ability kills. Do that, and then run like Voidwalker or Sunsinger. Voidwalker is just as good. You're probably seeing my teammate run Voidwalker in this gameplay, I believe, and he's doing work with it. Like it's getting a lot of kills. So, you know, scatter grenades. If you have nothing medicals, Axion bolts work too. Really solid subclass because of energy drain. Recharges your grenade that much quicker. With catapult, it literally recharges your grenade instantly. It's practically you might as well be a Sunsinger 100% of the time. I'm not even joking you. So Voidwalker's definitely pretty much tied with Sunsinger at this point. The only difference is that Sunsinger, you can pop your super and get grenade kills, which generates orbs, gets super kills and grenade kills, so I would say that generates overall more points. Whereas Voidwalker, your super is Nova Bomb, so you kind of have to do boss damage with that if you don't want to, you know, get super kills on ads. But usually you can spare a few kills on ads just to generate some orbs, and it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, that's about it. You know, Sunsinger, Gunslinger, and Sunbreaker. The solar subclasses this week, in my opinion, are the top three. But really, like I said, like every other subclass that I mentioned is pretty solid this week. And this is definitely, like I said at the beginning of the video, this is a week where you can get 45,000 points easily every single run through of this Challenge of Elders. So go for that 2-run 90k. It's really easy. You're gonna see us end out with like 50,000, maybe even 51,000 score at the end of this particular gameplay. So yeah, definitely a super easy week, and hopefully you guys get the loot that you want. I also want to ask you guys, what characters do you want me to review for Overwatch? Because I'm doing a Hanzo guide video. It was very highly requested on Twitter. Like, people were like, yo, I see you on the leaderboard with Hanzo. I see your gameplays with Hanzo. How do you get so good with him? You know, how do you use him? So I'm doing a guide video for Overwatch for Hanzo, but after that I want to do more guide videos, hopefully cover all the characters. So tell me what characters you guys are struggling with. What characters do you just not feel you're very good with, or you don't know how to use? Because I can help you out. I can give you some tips and tricks, and hopefully improve your game with those. Anyways, guys, once again, thank you for all the support, because the last Challenge of Elders video got a ton of support, a few likes, and more views than I've ever seen on a Challenge of Elders video of mine. So that shows me that you guys actually value these videos and want to keep watching them. And so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Good luck in your Challenge of Elders, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.
Your victory tells the tale.